Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I teach you how to improve your level of English. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you the difference between a lot and a lot, all right and all right, and everyday or everyday. This is very confusing for a lot of English speakers, even native English speakers. At the end of this video, we will have a short quiz to test your knowledge. So let's get started. The first common mistake is the difference between a lot or a lot. So many people write a lot as one word instead of a lot. This is incorrect. A lot without a space between the A and the L is not a word. It is incorrect. So a lot should always be spelled as two words. A lot usually means many, much, or a large amount. A lot as one word is incorrect. For example, Gemma has a lot of friends. This is correct. Gemma has a lot of friends with no space is incorrect. We don't have a lot of time left. You look a lot like Justin Bieber. Okay, so always have a space between the A and the L. Now, a lot of also means lots of. So you could say Teresa earns a lot of money or Teresa earns lots of money. They go on a lot of dates or they go on lots of dates. Okay, so you can use a lot or lots. Okay, the second common mistake is the difference between all right or all right. All right means something is okay, well, good, fine, or satisfactory. All right is correct, and all right is also correct, however, it is less common. Now, if you are writing an essay or writing a novel, I recommend you use all right as two separate words. The spelling all right with one L and pushed together to make one word is a more modern way of writing it. And it's okay if you're using this when you're writing an email to friends or text messaging. However, in a formal essay or in school, your teacher may prefer you to use this because this is the traditional spelling and most writers prefer it this way. So the concert was all right. That means it was okay. It was good. It was fine. Or the concert was all right. Sounds the same. It's just the second one is pushed together to make one word with one L. Both of these mean the concert was okay. How is your dad? Is he all right? How's your dad? Is he all right? Which means, is he okay? Is he well? Now, there is one exception where all right can make things less confusing. For example, if you said her answers were all right, this has two different meanings. It can mean her answers were all correct. Let's say she did a test and had 10 out of 10. They were all right, not all wrong, because right is the opposite of wrong. However, it could also mean her answers were satisfactory. They were okay. They were all right. However, if we write her answers were all right, this only has one meaning. This means her answers were satisfactory. They were okay. This does not mean they were all correct. So if you want to say that something is all correct or perfect, you have to write it this way, all right, as two separate words. And the last common mistake, and this is something I even have to stop to think before I write, is the difference between everyday as one word or everyday as two separate words. Everyday and everyday sound the same, but are used differently. So everyday is an adjective. It means daily, common, or ordinary. Remember that we usually place adjectives before nouns. So for example, this is a cute everyday dress. We have the noun dress, and we're using the adjective everyday to mean a common dress, a dress you can wear every day. Your child had an outburst in class today, but it's not an everyday occurrence. Occurrence is a noun, and we're using the adjective everyday to say it's not a daily occurrence. The child is not always having an outburst. I'm bored of everyday life. I want to travel. So again, we have the noun life, so we have to use the adjective everyday with no space between every and day ahead of it. Now, every day with a space between it means each day. Let's look at these examples. I go camping every summer. I drink coffee every day. You would not put every summer together as one word, and you don't put every day together as one word either. They're separated. I go camping each day. I drink coffee each day. If you can replace every with each, then you should separate it into two different words. I drink coffee every day, like this, is incorrect because every day without a space between the Y and the D is an adjective. My parents work hard every day. She misses you every day. Okay, now it's time for our quiz. I will read 8 sentences and you will have to correct them. Some of them are already correct. Number 1, I ate a lot of pizza last night. Number 2, are you all right? David said you aren't feeling well. Number 3, I got 100% on my test. My answers were all right. Number 4, we walk our dogs every day. Number 5, does this look like a lot of sugar? Number 6, I have a pair of everyday shoes you can borrow. Number 7, I'm not feeling all right. And finally, number 8, do you talk to your boyfriend every day? Okay, so let's correct these together. Number 1 is correct. I ate a lot of pizza last night. Number 2 is also correct. Are you all right? David said you aren't feeling well. Now, again, this is a little more informal. If you were writing this in a novel or for formal writing, you should probably write it as 2 separate words, but both are correct. Number 3 is incorrect. I got 100% on my test. My answers were all right. What we're trying to say here is that they were all correct, not that they were okay or satisfactory. So in this case, you'd have to write like this, because all right is the opposite of all wrong. So this word doesn't fit in this sentence. Number 4, we walk our dogs every day. This is incorrect because we want to say we walk our dogs each day. So we have to have a space between every and day. Number 5 is incorrect as well. Does this look like a lot of sugar? Remember, we always have a space between a and lot. Number 6 is correct. I have a pair of everyday shoes you can borrow. Remember, every day without a space between every and day is an adjective that comes before a noun, in this case, shoes. So that's correct. Number 7, I'm not feeling all right. That is correct. Again, it's the same as number 2. You can write it like this or like this. Both are correct. And finally, do you talk to your boyfriend every day? This is correct. It's 2 separate words. We're saying, do you talk to him each day? Okay, so let me know in the comment section how many you got correct out of 8. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below this video. Make sure to watch my other videos on common mistakes in English, which I will link you to in the description below this video, and I will see you in my next lesson.